1, 2, 3. Action. What's up, guys? Fahan here with Za once again, and today we have Nafi. How are you, Nafi?
Fine, I'm good.
Thank you so much for coming out to do the bike review with us.
Yep.
And this is Hanafi's bike, Yamaha Super Ténéré. Am I right too?
Yes, correct. That's Yamaha Super Ténéré. 2016 model.
2016 model
Yes.
And wow, I have to say that it really looks like a ready to tour. Okay, Tiang has ready to race. This has ready to tour.
Ready to tour.
You know the Ténéré. I have a love-hate relationship with the Ténéré.
Why?
Because back when I was much younger, I used to date this girl. She rides a Ténéré.
Yeah, and then you were riding a Vespa.
Yeah, I was still riding.
So I can imagine the both of you riding. Confirm dia macam tinggi
Oh, okay. So I was like, but eventually, I mean, the relationship did not work out, right? So yeah lah. That's why I have a love-hate relationship with.
So you broke off with Yamaha.
Alamak.
So every time I see a Ténéré, I will suddenly be reminded of that girl, you know. And I was like, fuck.
So now you heartbreak
Not really lah, but it's a beautiful bike. Serious, it's a really beautiful bike. It's rugged. It's really well engineered. But because of the memories, makes me hate
So
the
the
Ténéré.
stigma of you dating a girl who owns a Ténéré is the one that makes you have a love-hate relationship.
Yeah lah.
Right. Okay, so before Nafi tell us a story about his Super Ténéré, we're going to give a bit of background about it. Named after the Ténéré Desert region in the Sahara, the Yamaha XT1200Z Super Ténéré was first launched in 2010 and is the biggest model in the Ténéré series. It is marketed as a heavy-duty all-rounder ADV with long-distance capabilities and heavy off-road use. The Super Ténéré ended production in 2021. Engine is a 1199cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke 4-valve forward inclined parallel twin DOHC with fuel injection and a 6-speed constant mesh manual transmission. In Singapore, the Yamaha Ténéré series of ADVs are one of the more mainstream bikes on the streets. Okay, so guys, this place is Moto, and just to let you know, they're sponsored at this place. So thankful for them. You can come here, refinance your bike, buy your bike. And coming soon, they have what? Washing bike also. Coming soon, you have what? Bike wash. And then what else you have? Rental, servicing. Everything have, okay lah, just come here lah, see Farah, she's seated over there. So anyway, Nafi, just want to ask you,
Yes.
when you got this bike?
2016.
2016 lah, so you got it brand new lah.
Yes, brand new.
Wow, I see. Then that time when you got it, how much was it?
Was 35,000 including COE and everything. 35,000.
Then that time where you bought it?
I bought it in Speedway.
Speedway?
Yes.
Or at the Jurong
Yeah, Tuhan.
So you saw Raymond lah. Raymond
Yes,
is the
I
one
saw
that
Raymond,
recommend
yeah.
you this bike lah.
Not really. Actually, the Ténéré, I got two choices of first. I was looking more to FJR and also Ténéré. But end up I got poisoned by my work colleague who's riding a Ténéré.
So what your work colleague go and say?
He asked me to test ride his bike. So I test ride. He said it's a good bike. So I went down. Actually, the Ténéré was not in stock. So Raymond said, why not get an FGR? I said, okay lah, tomorrow I come down back with the deposit. So next day I came down, and I saw the Ténéré. I told him, hey, I thought you said there's no Ténéré. He said, the guys who was supposed to buy this Ténéré failed his class 2. So I said, why not I buy it? He said, okay.
So supposedly this was his bike lah.
Yeah, this was his bike. Right. Sorry to that guy.
What other bikes have you ridden before the Ténéré?
There's a couple of bikes from I think KDX.
KDX?
Yeah, the old KDX.
I don't know what's that.
There's a old scrambler.
Oh, okay.
NSR, Super 4, think ST11. I got a few.
ST11 pakcik
Kapchai. Kapchai, no need to say. Kapchai a lot of Kapchai also. And I own a side bike also.
Right.
I would love to get an ST11 or the ST series of bike in our show.
I would too lah. So between this bike, right, how would you compare to maybe the other bikes that you have ridden before?
It's a bit difficult to compare because this is a parallel twin engine. So ST11 is an inline 4. So the difference between the engine, the smoothness is you can't compare because inline 4 is very smooth. Twin engine is like he has the thumper sound.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, but there's pros and cons. Like I think ST11 you can go like slightly dirt road. You can go fast. Both can go fast,
But you cannot go dirt road lah.
Dirt road, not really those hardcore dirt road. Definitely.
But this one is really can go hardcore lah. From what I see online, they really bash this bike like no tomorrow.
Yes.
Did you manage to bring this hardcore off-road?
Yeah, I managed to go off-road and I managed to fall down. And with the help of another 2 friends, 3 of us, I think struggled very hard to carry up the bike.
Heavy because is it heavy?
I went off-road without the bike, the boxes, but it's still very heavy.
Oh, I see. Because maybe uneven ground.
I don't know.
Push up.
Maybe.
Difficult.
I mean, the looks of it is already very muscular, bulky, beefy, very beefy.
You are fortunate to went touring before with this bike.
Yes, correct.
So
yes.
we can share us the experience.
First, when I bought this bike, 1 month later, I went to Krabi with my group of friends. Then Krabi, Betong, then I think 1 or 2 years later, we went up to My Onson. There's supposed to be 4 of us, 2 Ténérés, 1 KTM and 1 F800. But unfortunately, unfortunately that KTM broke down at Hajai. We spent about 3 days trying to rectify because there's a Hajai KTM. But unfortunately, you can't make up for the trip. So end up only the 2 Ténérés went up to My Onson.
Oh, I see. So you all tinggalkan dia lah.
No, he went back to Singapore.
He went to Singapore.
He went back to Singapore. And then the following year, I went back up again to My Onson with another group of friends. So I went 2 consecutive years to My Onson.
Besides Thailand, did you get to venture into other parts
actually, we
of
were supposed to go to Bhutan border, but unfortunately COVID.
So every year you go lah.
Every year, without fail, we will try and slot in 1 month, try to make up for just to relax the mind from get away from work.
I have to see. I observed that the riding controls macam wow.
It's very
so
easy.
many buttons.
No, actually, this bike, if you were to compare with the German bike, I think this one, BMW GS, it's the only electronic thing about this is ABS and traction control.
Oh really?
Yeah.
ABS and traction control.
ABS traction
control for what? Radio.
No. This one is high, low, cruise control. There's cruise control.
Also cruise control.
Cruise control, riding mode.
Riding modes.
Besides that, nothing much. It's very electrical free bike. Very easy to maintain.
Very minimal electric.
Yes, very minimal. Very minimal electronics. So
that's surprising. How's the handling rack for you for this bike? Just now I pushed this bike, very light.
Pushing depends. I think it's built. Yamaha built it this Ténéré to be not top heavy, it's bottom heavy, so it's very nimble. So while riding, if you were to ride it, it's very nimble. Because it's just like
center of gravity.
Yeah, the center of gravity, because the engine is designed very low down, so it's very nimble.
Because I like to try put bikes on main stand, right? So when I put this bike on main stand, it is very light as compared to the Harley Davidson Pan America.
And my bike also.
Yeah, compared to your bike, this is much lighter than your bike.
I haven't tried.
And it's so bulky.
It looks bulky.
And beefier than my bike also. But still, wow! I have to say that Yamaha really did a great job on weight savings, I guess.
I guess so, but don't let the bike fall down on the side.
Leceh lah.
I can imagine, sir, if you go rimbarik like this.
Alamak.
Rimbarik, try lah bro.
Tak boleh.
I think by the third fall, you'll be like, screw, man.
Okay, so Nafi, I saw that you can see your bike is fully accessorized.
Yes,
which
correct.
is like, wow, ready to tour.
Yeah, it's very.
You want to share what accessories you put on your bike?
Basically nothing much, because the crash
Nothing
bar.
much? Bro,
No, serious.
Crash bar
comes with the bike.
comes with the bike?
Comes with the bike. I just add the top crash bar. Other than that, I changed the higher windscreen.
Higher windshield.
Higher windshield, the headlight protector. Panels I changed. Originally the Yamaha panels were a bit flimsy because you have one key for the ignition and for the key. So that key got a bit of twist, so I decided to change it. So I changed it to aftermarket.
I see.
Aftermarket, which is, what brand is this?
Holland number.
Oh, Holland number. Mahal or not?
How much?
Actually 1K at least.
At least 1K. At least 1K.
And then the tank box also.
Tank box for passport.
It's a Pelican box.
Yeah, correct.
What's that? What's this? I'm just curious.
This one?
What's
TPMS, tire polish.
But this one is third party or built-in?
Third party.
Okay.
Besides that, the normal fog light, and I changed the exhaust also.
You change the exhaust to what?
Aero.
Aero. Mana? Oh, what the hell?
Left side. It's on the left side.
Panniers cover.
It's on the left side.
The side panniers just now you mentioned that comes with the bike.
Yep.
It's original Yamaha accessory.
Yes, yeah, original comes with the bike.
Yeah, is there a lot of accessories for this Ténéré?
I think because the Ténéré has been discontinued in 2021, so I think the you still can get the accessories online.
The last one is the T7, right?
T7 was the replacement for the Ténéré 660. So the Ténéré doesn't have a replacement. So accessories you still can get online. But if you were to compare with GS or what, a bit limited, but you still can get it.
I think third party have a lot.
Third party,
Given
yes.
that this bike is popular in the Americas and Europe.
Yes, Americas, yes, correct.
But to ship it over, the cost a bomb, I think.
Yes, definitely. Because this one I ship over from, I think, Czech Republic or what?
Czech Republic,
The box is cheap, but the shipment
Bracket.
and the tax is expensive.
Sometimes the shipment cost more than the
Yeah,
bike.
yes, correct, definitely, definitely.
I'm intrigued. This panniers, the bracket, got the grip for the pillion.
Yeah, just for my pillion.
So far, throughout the years that you have owned this, you have been going off-road and touring, how is your maintenance schedule like?
No, maintenance for this bike is very easy, very simple. Every 5,000, I will change the engine oil filter, and also the shaft oil.
Shaft oil.
This uses a shaft.
Oil. And that's it. The most expensive part I change on this bike is just the plug coils. That's all. Which costs one plug coil costs about 120, and I just changed one because only one is. Other than that, I have not changed anything more expensive for the past 6
So
years.
every time you do servicing, how much?
It's about 120 to 150.
2 bottles, eh?
No, 4 bottles.
4 bottles?
4 bottles.
For two cylinder.
4 bottles.
For a parallel twin, surprisingly,
Yes,
macam
correct.
super 4 ada.
Yes, correct. 4 bottles.
But spark plug also 2 lah.
Spark plug is 4.
Huh? 4?
4.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
4 spark plug.
Alright, that's interesting. Oh, 2.
2.
Huh.
Oh.
Tinggi juga.
Tinggi juga.
Sakit.
So but every 5,000 kilometers you change the oil.
Oil, filter, and the shaft oil.
So where you go to do your servicing?
It's at one of the ET Motorsport.
ET Motorsport
It's
lah.
a few doors away from Speedway.
Okay. So because you stay there lah. I
Yeah,
forget
correct.
you
Yeah,
stay
correct.
After going touring, right?
Yep.
How do you find its fuel consumption? How big is the fuel tank and how far can you actually ride on a full tank?
Fuel tank capacity is 23 liters. So if you were to
Besar,
okay lah. So but if you're talking about terms of consumption, actually Singapore road I don't monitor it because I seldom ride the bike in Singapore. So if you were to fill up a full tank in Gelampata, which is in Johor, if you were to ride senselessly without riding crazy, you can reach maybe about after Senawang. But if you were to ride open up, you can reach about Seremban or slightly above Senawang.
Not bad ah.
Not bad. It's
Not
about
bad, not bad.
bad.
Okay lah. I mean, if you ride sensibly, you can reach Senawang. It's already good enough.
Yeah.
So since you toured this bike before, you got whack the bike or not?
But
How fast on the highway?
I'm supposed to say okay, fastest I went on this bike is about 226.
226 the North Highway.
Yes, no side.
Stable lah.
It's very stable.
Wow.
I mean, the vibration wise.
The vibration wise, once you cross the 200, you have the slight vibration. But for this bike, the optimal cruising I think is about 160, 170. So it's just nice cruising.
At high speed.
At high speed, does it feel very light? I mean, you know, some bikes once you reach high speed, macam.
Yeah.
You feel wobbly and floaty.
Yes, like
Oh, no.
MT-09 I ridden before.
Oh, no.
120 already like this already.
It's very stable.
Whew.
It's very stable.
Because of the bike's
I
lower
think
center of gravity.
lower center of gravity and the heaviness. I think the bike is about 261 kg, so it's a bit heavy.
So far in your 6 years of owning the Ténéré, have you encountered any issues or problems with the bike?
No, nothing. Nothing.
So,
Serious
but other Ténéré owners or any or
Your
groups,
friends
go own this bike, other places.
Minor things like the plug coils. I think because I think maybe they go for pressure water jet, so the water enter the plug coils, so they have to change. Other than that,
So lesson learned lah. Don't
lesson
pressure.
learned.
Just
Pressure, don't
wash.
pressure jet. Other than that, nothing much. Actually, nothing. Nothing to be worried of.
So I can safely say that the engine is a bulletproof engine.
Yeah, it's a bulletproof engine, and definitely it goes. Also, same goes for the shaft. It's bulletproof.
That one important.
The shaft is bulletproof.
So far shaft, you no issue with it lah, because shaft I think expensive to, if anything happen, expensive to repair.
Yeah, but so far nothing wrong with the shaft. It's the same shaft used on the FGR. So.
Alright, Nafi. So in your 6 years of riding, I assume you have a lot of memories with it, like, given that you tour this bike every year, almost every year.
Yes, correct.
What's your best memory with the Ténéré 900?
Best memory with
900, right?
1002.
1002, sorry. This is Super Ténéré.
Super Ténéré.
The highest spec on the Ténéré at that time lah.
Best memory, I think, because I was riding with my group of friends. So coming back from my own son. So when we were at the Bangkok, we are going down south. So when we reached Bangkok, actually there's two ways because they were depending on me because I went to my own son previous year. So I was the second rider. So we were keeping in touch with the comm. So and the GPS also, all of us was using different maps. I think Waze, Maps Me or what all. So when we comes to this junction, I think the lead rider say, naik atas ke turun bawah? So we say, I think naik atas. So we went up. Actually it was the Bangkok Super Highway. No bikes was allowed.
So you went to the highway?
So we went into the Super Highway. Then the last rider say, I just saw the sign say no super bike allowed. So we end up got stopped. Then they called traffic police. Actually it was in the middle of the night. So we wait for the traffic police. And guess what? The police came with the Vespa. I think it's a scooter and sunglasses. Middle of the night. Then the first thing that struck into my mind is, this guy is okay or not? Middle of the night wearing sunglasses.
Dia kan nak step cool lah.
Itulah.
Step cool lah.
So remind me of the police academy, the Blue Oyster bar. So, so the guy came, he doesn't speak a single English, so end up we need to use the translator to negotiate the fine. Initially, he said one bike was 1,000 baht. So then after that, we managed to cut down to 4 bikes to 2,000 baht, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
But still, then we end up to, he guide us down from the super highway to the normal road. But we end up getting lost in Bangkok for about one hour plus.
That was
Before eventually we managed to go out of Bangkok.
So I have to ask, night time the traffic not much lah.
Yes, that's the lucky part. Bangkok, that's lucky part. We comes, lucky we got stuck in Bangkok during night time.
So imagine if you're in the
daytime
during the day, with the hot sun and
like us but we not even inside Bangkok, we outskirts only, you know.
Dah macam sauna dengan jaket.
Rabak sia, that one kicap sia. Oh, my hand because keep pressing. Pain no.
No wonder everybody over there likes to ride scooters.
Scooter, yes, scooter. Yeah, correct.
Alright, so who would you say the Yamaha Super Ténéré is? For what kind of riders you recommend this bike?
Okay, since the Ténéré is out of production, so I think whatever left is all the second hand. So I would recommend this bike to those maybe who wants to go for an adventure bike, but maybe something else from the usual GS or KTM. You can either consider this Ténéré or the Japanese counterpart, the V-Storm. Is also. I got a friend who rides a V-Storm. It's also bulletproof. Also.
That's right.
I think Yamaha. The Japanese bikes are all, I think, bulletproof.
Yeah, along with the Honda Africa Twin.
Yes, correct. Yep.
And the Kawasaki's.
Versus.
But this bike is also not recommended for people who has bad memories with.
Is it this exact bike?
Is it the same? No, I think it's the old Ténéré, right? Is it the old Ténéré?
I think. I think it's the old.
Because the
Ténéré,
this
660. She was riding the 660.
Oh,
is it the Super Ténéré? Super Ténéré. Correct. She was riding the Super Ténéré. Yeah, not recommended for people who has memories.
Yeah, for me,
heartbroken.
For me, it's not a bike. It's a car. It's a Mitsubishi Lancer. I think you know lah. Later I tell you.
Okay.
Off camera.
Okay, alright.
Right, Nafi, thank you so much
Thank you
for
very much.
sharing your experience with your Super Ténéré. It's a really awesome bike, I have to say. You know, through 55 Adventures, right?
Yes.
Tommy,
Yes,
he
correct.
actually rode a Ténéré during his course and teach us the techniques. And I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the way he handled the bike off the slopes and off-road.
Oh, okay.
And I'm really impressed with the capabilities that this bike is able to do. And Zah, what do you think of the Ténéré?
I mean,
Other than the bad memories
okay lah. Other than the bad memories I don't mind riding this for our Pakistan or Turkey trip, because I think this bike has already proven its capability throughout the years, and then it's also at the same par as the German
Counterpart,
brands,
yeah.
right? German bikes. As long as it is a Japanese bike, I can guarantee that it is soundproof, bulletproof.
Soundproof.
And this engine is sound, it's bulletproof.
I think his successor is the Tracer.
No, successor T7. Still
T7.
no successor for this.
No successor.
No successor for this.
Interesting.
But I think it's bulletproof, because if you were to surf the YouTube, you can search for Nick Sanders, who rode his Ténéré from Alaska down to Argentina and went back in less than 50 days.
Whoa.
Nothing wrong with the bike.
Time to bring your bike there, bro.
How I wish the border is open now.
Can lah.
So let's say if the borders are open, you can travel freely without restriction. Where do you want to go?
First thing, definitely further up north.
India, bro.
India, but because Myanmar, I think the military issues lately, right? I don't know whether it's safe to cross over to Myanmar, because we still have to cross Myanmar, right?
Yeah, true lah.
Yeah.
I mean Cambodia.
I was thinking of Vietnam also.
Cannot wait for the borders to be open lah.
Yep, hopefully.
Alright guys, so any riders want to review their bike with us, you can touch us on our social media pages below.
Ténéré riders out there, if you are watching this, if you have anything else to comment or knowledge to share, or any feedback, suggestion, put them in the comment section below. Like and share this video with your riding kakis, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you 18 Moto for sponsoring us this venue. Guys, do come down and check out what they have to offer. Support us and our sponsor Liqui Moly. Don't forget to check out their online store for a whole range of motorbike care products.
And yeah, that's it for the vlog, and we will see you in the next one.